We had a bit of a breeze. I'm pretty sure this is an old basswood tree. So I got something that's interrupting my plans for taping. I'll just come around here. There's the shop sitting there. Didn't seem to hit anything. I think it's a basswood tree. I'm not sure, but it's hung up there pretty good on those branches. So maybe a bit of delay in things happening around here. Oh, look at, even the bird feeder fell down. So we've got to clean all this up a little bit. A little bit rainy today, but it's supposed to be raining for the next 4 days or so. Got my implements of destruction. Now I'm not going to film myself using the chainsaw because I just can't afford all the proper safety equipment, and there's lots of guys out there who show you how to do it properly. There's something that's handy. You have a chainsaw. See, there's a little hole there. You just squeeze that in there and it greases the little wheel up there. And there's one on the other side. And you just push it down and it squeezes some grease in there. But I'm going to try to make this safe first, so we're going to clear out stuff that we can trip on first. And try to make ourselves a safe work area. So I guess we're adding to the firewood. Well, first is a little bit of manual work. This is going to take a few days to cut all up properly at the rate I work. So we'll bring you back when we've got a little bit of progress made. Well, I've got a lot of the small shit taken out of there. So now I can see, and got rid of a bunch of snags. Things I can trip over. I have a better work area. Ready to start cutting a bit with the chainsaw. Now I'm not going to film any of the chainsaw work. I can't afford all the proper safety equipment, and I don't need that as an example. Not having the equipment doesn't mean the job doesn't have to get done though. There's still some trimming to do up there, but I can't reach that yet. So the plan is all of the stuff on the ground that's holding the tree where it is will stay as long as possible. I want to get stuff like this out of there and keep the tree just where it is for now. Now I gotta also be aware that as I take wood off of this tree, the balance is going to change. So I have to have a little bit of situational awareness about me to accomplish this safely. But yeah, I don't want that big piece coming down on me. And I know that I'm going to have to be working right directly under it at times. There is no best practices in these kinds of jobs. It's just situational awareness and some common sense. So whatever's holding the tree right there, I'm going to try to keep it there as long as possible. But like I said, try to be aware that as the weight changes, as I take wood off of it, it may want to roll and get right up under here now. You can see This branch right here is holding it up. This one right there is holding it up. And it's busted clean right off there. And there's, in this area, it splits off into 2 or 3 trunks here. I don't know how well you can see that in this light. Come around to the other side. You can see this is holding that piece. This is holding that piece right up there. And you can see the branch. So yeah, it's going to be a big job, and just take our time and pick away at it slowly. Figure that the wind that has been up overnight and today, that if anything was going to move again, it would have by now. So it's time to get to the next step. Cut a little bit, clean a little bit, cut a little bit, clean a little bit. Alright, we'll be back with when I get a bit more done. And like I said, the ground is pretty much free of trip hazards and that now, so don't want to be tripping when I have a chainsaw running in my hand. So, first round of cutting and cleaning up. And I left the main supports in. And you can see right up here where the issue is. Right in there is one side of the crotch of a tree that it's hung up in. I don't know if you can see it or not here. There's the other crotch of the tree coming up here. And she's hung up in there pretty good. Not exactly sure. And it'll rock pretty good. But the weight is not enough to break that branch that it's hung up on. I might have to do a little bit of manual sawing from a distance with my pole saw. I think that's going to be the must-do way of doing it. Oh yeah, I got these 2 on the ground. That's holding it. I was thinking I'd just cut them a little bit shorter each time and just kind of let it slide down. I really don't want to be underneath it while I do that. So, get the pole saw out and start figuring out how to get that thing down safely. And it's coming along. So I'm shaking from the effort, but it's down. You can see there the piece of the crotch that I cut out. Let's see if I can zoom in here. I took the pole saw and cut that off. And it was still hung up a little bit, so I had to hook it with the pole saw. I'm shaking from the effort. Pole saw's over here. One of these deals that you've seen me sharpen. So I just hooked it with this part here and pulled it down. That's the most dangerous part. Like I said, I'm still shaking. So there's my boot against it, so it gets bigger there. Oh, I'm really shaking. Sorry about that. It was a lot of effort. But that's the most dangerous part. Now we can start cutting her up again, but I think I need a little bit of a break. Oh, it's starting to rain. I had to give it up. I got quite a bit of it cut up. Made a mess in the garden. And it gets pretty steep down there. There's a few pieces down there in that. And the stump, I think I got about 20 feet of it there. And I'm considering just leaving it there. It's got quite a lean on it, and you can see the river's right there. That's quite steep right there also. So I may just leave it there for the woodpeckers and bugs and squirrels and whoever else wants to take advantage of it. And that big piece of log there, I'll probably just leave that there and let it return to the earth from whence it came. Yeah, I got a bunch of firewood there. We'll come around here. So in the outback, and some firewood there for next year. For this year, we're doing the slab wood. But that's it. That's my interruption for the week. So if you're waiting for a video, you might get this one instead. All right. Stay safe. Thanks for dropping by, everyone.